I tried to remake this for the intro, but I got lazy. So instead, here's me talking. Okay. Hello, welcome to my very first sketchbook tour. I guess there's a lot of those on here. So I was thinking of a way to make it unique, and I came up with the idea of making AI rate my favorite pages. So that is what we are going to be doing today. First thing first, here's the sketchbook. The very first I've finished completely. The very first I've completely finished. As you can see, it's pretty boring and extremely word of. I had it since I had it since 2021, and it took me the whole year to fill every single page. Let's jump straight into it. Basically, in this first section, I was just talking about how my drawing skills have regressed because I haven't drawn in a while, and how I was trying to gain my confidence back by drawing from imagination, which obviously didn't work. But yeah, it was pretty boring, so I just skipped the whole part or sped it up. Oh yeah, and I was also talking about how some pages were filled by friend and how I gave up mid-drawing because some drawings didn't look like what I was expecting them to look like. And this is my first drawing that I was really proud of. You know who it is. It's pretty close to the reference. I'll put it right next to it. And yeah, this is one of the drawing I'll be telling ChatGPT to rate. So stay tuned. These are just a whole bunch of doodles I made. Not much to say about it. Same thing here. Uh, I drew this when I was first going into Gashakuta. I started reading the manga like early 2021, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I just drew the main protagonist. This is pretty faded as well, but it's just a bust. I mean, you can see what it is. Right here, I was mainly drawing my FYP, TikTok FYP. This is Wisdom K. I don't know if it really looks like him. And two other people, I didn't have the same skills when I was drawing this than when I was drawing this. Like I said, I filled up every single right page and then came back for every left page. So this would be like 6 months in. Easy things I like to do as well, just drawing lips or whatever. What to say? I was trying to do the I don't know how to say, but perspective kind of fish eye drawing. I nailed it the first time. This is the very first time I tried to do this, and it looks pretty cool. I had this thing when every single time I try something new, I do pretty well, and then the second time it just looks ass. Anyway, just sketching around. Same thing, sketching around. There's nothing much to say about these pages, honestly. The fish eye thingy as well, I gave up because I was getting my line confused and didn't know which line supposed to line up with whatever. I gave up. Another sketch, and I tried to draw it like with straight lines, not curved lines, and this was actually pretty cool. This was pretty good. This is TikTok FYP as well. I don't remember the TikToker, but she makes music. This was drew by somebody I met in Malta. She was in art class. I mean, she was doing art studies. So I asked her to draw something. I was expecting, honestly, something super cool, but I guess she didn't took it really seriously and just drew whatever. This I took me a long time to know what it was because I was looking at it like this. I was thinking it was like stars fronts, you know. I don't know if you had those, but it's like covers that can move up when it's sunny and that you can bring down when it's raining so that people in front of your stores can stand covered from the rain. Turns out these are called retractable awnings. Didn't knew at the time, know now, so I figured I'd share with you. If you already knew, don't mind. It's actually stairs going up with emergency. I don't know what these are called, but yeah. Step it through. But through this when once they was popping off, this is FYP peak peak as well, and I just decided to make a patch of her on top of it. This is an album cover by a very famous French rap. Anyway, I'll put the picture right next to it. Ooh, shiny. Anyway, this is a remake of one drawing I did, like one of my very first drawing I started keeping, because when I started drawing, I just drew through the picture well, didn't give a fuck about what was going to happen to it. So most of my first drawing I did not kept until I was 12, or no, until I was what, 16. I started keeping my drawings at 16. A bunch of eyes. I love drawing eyes. Trying to come up with an OC, figuring out what he will look like or whatever. Right. Drew this guy. Was inspired by Soul Eater. I was watching Soul Eater when I drew him, so that's why he can control souls and he has like anyway. And as you can see right here, this was supposed to be my signature, I guess. It is heavily inspired by Alan Walker, but yeah. A bunch of TikTokers as well. They're siblings, if I recall correctly, and I mean, just look at it. I was trying to make t-shirt designs, and this is what I came up with. Because I didn't have a pen, I still don't have a pen. I sketched things and just traced it with my finger on my laptop at the time. Right now, I upgraded and I use an iPad. Same thing for t-shirt designs. This is Get Out. I saw the picture. I was trying to make it extremely realistic, and I gave up halfway through, so I just shaded poorly. And this was a girl from TikTok as well. I was trying a whole bunch of different things. Some t-shirt design as well. I was when I was doing this, I thought they were pretty cool and insane. I was like, why is nobody buying this? They look pretty cool, and honestly, they're ass, extremely bad. Sketches, failed sketches. I was trying to make portrait as well, and using. I was obviously here. You can see that I was getting more comfortable with my pen sketches. If you compare it to what I was doing, I mean, at first, there's a huge improvement. I was getting pretty comfortable with it, to some extent. Sometimes you do things and you're like, wow, I'm pretty good, and then you try again and it just sucks. But I guess it's part of the learning curve. You have to be bad in order to be good. Some random things. I was trying to go into fashion, trying to draw outfits. I love drawing outfits, honestly. Just looks good. This was a storyboard for a TikTok I was trying to make in Blender on a song driven by NF. and I ended up not doing it because I was a beginner and the idea I had was way above my pay grade. And just back to anime, some fashion stuff, just random stuff to fill in the blank. Honestly, paintings as well was improving. Whole bunch of nothing, just sketching around. Same here. I was trying to make some industrial sketches, and the only thing I had at the time, no, what am I saying? When I had the idea, I was eating fries, and I made like Alfredo sauce, some sauce with the fries, and I just drew whatever was in front of me. So the fry and the sauce packaging or bottle or whatever. Trying to draw a cap. I don't know how to draw caps, so this was just a training. I don't know what came up to my mind at this time, but I was listening a lot to Billie Eilish, and you will be seeing her a lot going from here. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, honestly. It was a TikTok FYP as well. Trying to make anime character in different poses, make them look cool. Give up halfway through. You know, Billy, Billy, failed attempts at Billy. Random people from my TikTok FYP. Billy and a bunch of eyes. Billy and Khalid give up halfway through. Random spooky thing. And sketches looking better and better, honestly. Yep. Give up because wasn't looking really like what I was intended for it to look like. I feel like I sound really boring when I explain things, but I promise you I'm not boring. It's just random girl from my FYP, TikTok FYP. Still was trying to draw some outfits and gave up because just because of frustration. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Trying to come up with an OC and drew also drew this in class actually. This was the front of the class. You can see part of the board right here. And I just drew my little guy Billy as well. Random things, was trying to see a perspective, trying to learn. Actually I didn't wasn't trying to learn. I was trying to make it look cool because there's a lot of those grid and you can see the thing inside, whatever the figure is inside. I was trying to do the same thing, but because I didn't know what I was doing, it ended up looking pretty ass. And a nice chunky raccoon. Nice chunky raccoon. Hands. I love hands, but I suck at it. This was actually pretty easy because it's anime type hands, so those are okay. Failed sketch, or maybe I just gave up on it. Yeah, no comments about this one. This is actually pretty ass. You. Anyway. Yep. Trying to sketch outfits as well. This random drawing. This was supposed to be Kobe, by the way. Look at his face. Alright, but it's okay, face not so good. B as well, and a random girl. Tried the thing once again. Yep, her. I don't like drawing like landscape or decor or whatever, so this is justified to be us. This is not justified to be us because what the fuck? I can do like things like this, which is pretty cool, but I can't properly draw. Anyway, yep, probably know that guy. Drew this when Beacon was popping, and yeah, I mean it's pretty resembling of what he looks like, so I'm happy with it. Just random pages. I actually love this. I will be giving this to Red as well. And by the way, I don't know how I'm going to edit this. Probably giving asking the ratings literally at the same. Oh, I don't even know where I'm saying this anyway. Love this page. This is one of my favorite pages. I don't know why. Just the composition of how it looks. It just looks like it was meant to go together. But yeah, love this. And I actually love how I did this. I don't know what it is, but I love how it looks. Random sketches. See the random sketches. Outfits looking pretty good here. Second attempt. This was improved, but still wasn't what I was looking expecting. What I was expect. Wow, what I was expecting it to look like. And excuse me if I sound weird, by the way. Just give me a few videos to improve my accent, and I will be sounding a lot better in the future. Tell me if you know who this is. It's like a weird, doesn't really looks like hair, but it also kind of looks like hair. So tell me. This is how you're looking at me, by the way. And I'm asking you. Anyway, same French YouTuber I was talking about. Hold on. If I can just show you. Where the fuck is it? Yep. This is the same guy, by the way. Totally different skill level. But you can see it kind of looks like him. Kind of. Anyway. Random sketches of Billy as well. FYP sketches, and yeah, that's it. Very first sketchbook tour of my very first sketchbook. Hope you like it. And now for the most entertaining part of the video, which turned out to be actually pretty boring. So if you wanna leave, here's your clue. Anyway, I still have to put it in so my title is not a clickbait.
Hand over the mouth looks like you're holding in a sneeze. Hair is a half-collapsed architecture project. Eyes are dead. Tie is random blobs. Watch is the best part of the drawing, which is tragic. Solid attempt, still very sketchy.
I guess. Anyway, moving on to the next one.
Better ambition and more interesting composition than the first piece. The anatomy is still loose in the same places. Hands.
There's no hand to be seen, but okay.
Neck to head connection.
What neck? You can tell me those are bad.
Shoulder structure. Eye placement. The color and graphic elements carry a lot of the appeal right now. Want a tighter breakdown of any one figure? Or should I show simple construction lines you could use next time?
There is no way I'm taking advice from this. No way. Talk about poor hand where there's not even a hand in the picture.
This page has the attention span of a YouTube Shorts feed. Ghosts. A robot leg.
It's clearly not a robot leg, but okay.
A sad anime kid. A sleep paralysis demon, and a random girl all fighting for screen time. The creativity is definitely the strongest part. Every sketch has personality and interesting ideas. The girl and the dripping hair. Character stand out the most thanks to their expressions, while the robot leg shows good design sense. Your biggest weakness is construction. Some anatomy and proportions get a little wonky because you jump into details quickly. Keep tightening up the fundamentals and your style will become even stronger.
First of all, don't give me advice if you don't know how to speak. And second of all, there's no second. Just don't.
You finally decided everyone could exist in the same universe. The eye study is easily the standout piece with strong composition and depth, and the standing figure has solid proportions and nice clothing folds. Your line confidence and anatomy are noticeably improving. The biggest thing holding it back is that some faces still feel a bit stiff and the shading can get scratchy instead of describing the form. Overall, this looks cleaner, more intentional, and a clear step up from the previous page.
I mean, I'll take it. That's it for the most part. Don't know how to end, so.
So, Harry, what can I do for you?